Hello there, people in the internet, and hello again. I'm TheMBmulti, and welcome back to... Well, not welcome back. Welcome to part 1 of my Zoo Tycoon 2 Let's Play series kind of thing. So this is the Let's Play drones I wanted to see the most in my Zeros to Heroes Let's Play Choose thing. So welcome. I was surprised, by a good way though, because I actually thought Rome to the War was going to win. But it was pretty close in the end with Rome to the War, but Zoo Tycoon won. So, yeah, we'll just play. A couple things to mention. I'll just start a random thing. A couple things to mention before I start. First of all, yes, everything is in Dutch, because, well, I bought it there. And, yeah, that's just why. I'm gonna start here, because why not? So yeah, bear in mind that all the text and things are in Dutch, so it's not really easy for you to follow. So it could perhaps be not very easy for you guys to follow with me, but that's just gonna be it. Second of all, I won't be talking very much in this series, because while I build it, I will just record it and make a time-lapse out of it, and then you can watch it again, and you'll hear me again once it's done. So, you won't be hearing me talk in this series a lot. Alright. So, also I have modded the shit out of this thing, but I think you've all done that. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to delete the entrance, and we're going to sell some parts here of the wall, so that we can build of our own. By the way, yeah, I will build my own entrance in this first episode, and perhaps the first animal park, because there's so many opportunities, so many parks that I could make with all the creatures that are in here and all the modded creatures that I have added myself. So first thing I'm going to do in this, like you can call them seasons, but basically this will be various parks that I'll build. I will build various parks and with various animals. This one I'll just play with regular animals, but if you want to see, I don't know, only Ice Age animals, or only dinosaurs, or only prehistoric animals, or only marine creatures, or I'll just load up here. You know, only marine creatures, or only desert creatures, or stuff like that. You can leave suggestions in the comment section below, of course. You can also leave suggestions for animals that you should build in this zoo. This one will just be about modern day animals. I'll just build whatever you like, and then I'll take the most popular suggestion from you guys to see what I will do next. Because I won't do one zoo and then quit, regard it as one season and just go. No, I will make multiple until you and I get bored of it, basically. Also, bear in mind that I haven't played this game in about 10 years, so what I build might be considered as weird or ugly or whatever. Just I'll let you guys know that in advance, because I haven't played this game in about 10 years or something. So I will shut up now. You will get to see a time-lapse of me building the entrance and perhaps the first thing. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side.
beating inside your chest has vanished into thin air, never to be seen again. Never to be seen again. Never to be seen seen again.
Right then, so this is the end results of the entrance. This is the best that I could do, basically. Yeah, okay, so I'll just quickly walk you through here. I'll just go right up to the beginning. As I said, I haven't done this in about 10 years, so it is most definitely going to be a bit of a how does it work again type of thing. But nevertheless, I think it looks pretty alright. So yeah, at the end I tried to like cover the outside areas a bit with these trees and then the hedges behind it, and I think it works out pretty well. I just want to keep the rest of the zoo a bit hidden from everyone else, basically. Oh yeah, by the way, I've just called it Zoo for now because I don't have a name. If you have a name, you can suggest in the comment section below. But for now, I'll just call it Zoo just for now. So yeah, there are a lot of these Nordic trees. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be an entirely Nordic zoo with Nordic animals and stuff. Yeah, we'll see how I'll develop this thing. But yeah, as you can see, here's the entrance. I try to make a little bit of roof there. I think it looks alright. I do quite like the fences there. Kind of has the feeling that you can walk up to it and have a viewpoint. I might build some sort of viewpoint later on in the series. Over here, of course, you have to buy tickets. I could have set tickets there, but I decided to put cash in there instead. So this is where you would receive your buy your tickets for to enter the zoo. Then over here we got this nice big open area. You can just sit and just relax a little bit. Over here we have the restaurants. Where we got a bunch of shops here. We got the soda, coffee, vegetables, sandwich, kebab, and hot dog area. I didn't really... Oh, yeah, it's open the entrance. Oh, I seem to have forgotten that little place there. I didn't really know what to do with this area. I know I have forgotten to put toilets in here. So I could perhaps put some toilets in here. I think that actually would be a good idea. So yeah, we got the restaurant area. I was having a little bit of a decide on what kind of seats I would use. Because these seats kind of look out of place. But I don't like the picnic table either because that sign looks more like it's supposed to be outside. And the restaurant trees that I've done... Restaurant... seats that I've downloaded, people can't sit in them. I know it looks better, but I prefer my zoo to be a bit more functional. Some people prefer to have their zoo look a lot better, but then the guests won't have a good time because they can't really use everything that you put in there. I prefer to have functionality over how beautiful it looks. Well, that's just my opinion, of course. Everyone has their opinion. So here's the little restaurant area where you can just buy your stuff. Push some trash cans around. So the nice big windows here just so you can look outside. And on the other side there's the gift shop. Where I also had a little bit of fun with the wallpaper that you can choose. There's still a bit... this is the tallest wallpaper I can choose. So you can't choose any taller than this. So unfortunately there's still that little band of... oh, I forgot to do this side. Alright, so that's easily fixed. There's still a little band of stone top, but I don't think that really matters. I think it looks pretty alright. And then of course here is the area where you actually buy these things, and I actually put a real gift shop stand behind it, so that guests can actually buy something here. Looks a bit weird with this card behind it, but as I said, I prefer functionality over the looks. And we got some shelves. We got a bunch of shelves with plushies and bags and all that kind of stuff around here. Also put some actual things that the visitors can use, like this, where you can view photos of the park, and this area where you can buy a headset to listen to an audio tour of the park. I will make multiple of these stands throughout the park. This won't be the only one. You will see that as I make more videos, which the next video will actually be Thursday, which is over 2 days, in 2 days. Also decided to put at the beginning as well these little rock things here because I think that really gives a nice look to the thing. And then the outside, I tried a bit to cover up the outside because it looks like this huge, like, sad grey building. So I will perhaps do some more things over here. Perhaps some statues up top or something like that. Because right now it looks kind of sad and grey and yeah. But yeah, I possibly will put some more trees in front of the bridge here to cover up the sides a bit. To move these plants out so that the windows have a bit better view. And perhaps you could put something in the water. So yeah, that is the entrance of the zoo. I hope you Romans enjoyed it. As I said, leave any suggestions for animals that I should put in this zoo in the description. I will only be putting modern day animals in this zoo. No prehistoric animals, but if you want me to do a prehistoric animal zoo later on, then you can obviously suggest that, and I will, if a lot of people like that, then I will do that later on as well. So I'll fix these minor errors right now, and hope you guys enjoyed it. So click the like button underneath the video, subscribe to be part of the TheMBmulti so you never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button, it will appear over the left of here, or the subscribe button underneath the video. See you later, moments. Ave.